Hey, good morning. I'm Karen, this Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot. Happy Monday. Today we're going to take a look, do our daily reading, which will take a look at current situation and the energies around that. I'm going to use the Somnia Tarot this morning. I usually stick with the same deck for a few days, or at least a couple. Um, I don't know. I like to do that. And keep in mind, this is a collective reading. It may or may not resonate. When we do it for everybody, you never know what energies are coming up with the cards. I do feel like someone needs to see it. I don't think the spirits are giving me messages just for the heck of it. I wouldn't be doing it, I don't think. Wouldn't feel right if that was the case, right? Okay, let's get started here. Okay. These cards are very hard to shuffle. One of my favorite decks, and the only thing I don't like about it is they're hard to shuffle. And I'm not usually one of those, I shuffle the normal way. Current situation, please. What do we need to know? Five of Cups. Present influence. Nine of Swords. I can relate already. Future influence. Four of Pentacles. What we don't see. King of Swords. What to look for. Chariot. There's at least some good movement. Unexpected. Five of Swords. Not going to be an easy day. We can make it easier. It's all how we deal with it, right? Challenge. Three of Swords. Damn. I don't know. Ugh. Okay, sorry guys. Strength. Ten of Wands. Okay, it's almost over. Where does this lead, please? Four of Cups. Two of Cups. It's just a rough day. That's all. Advice. Five of Coins. So Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. There's something here about feeling disappointed about not being recognized for something. So the Five of Cups, the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Five of Cups, current situation. There's something here where you want to be seen and you don't feel like you are. I feel like the Five of Cups is just kind of a like, see me, here I am. But you're not, or I don't think you are, and it could be work, it could be love, it could be anything. I feel like it could be relationship because it does lead to a nice thing, but I feel like in the right now, it's kind of like a difficult day. What is causing the difficulty, though, more importantly, is the Nine of Swords is the influence. So there is an influence of kind of anxiousness, worry. There's something really worrying you. There's something that's really like stressing you out, and I probably can't pinpoint it, and maybe you can't either. Maybe it's just one of those days where the energy's all messed up, like it's just not good. And I do feel like it's definitely, I mean, okay, so advice with that, the advice is get out of your head, just get out of your head. But that's hard to do, so understand that when I do difficult readings, I totally am not pretending these are easy because I go through a lot of the same stuff. And, I know how hard these things are. I've had to deal with depression and anxiety for years. So I understand it. It's not easy. I kind of like make light of it because it makes it easier for me. And anyway, Four of Pentacles is in the future influence. And see, I'm getting cryy. That's just ridiculous. Four of Pentacles is in the future influence. I think this is a reminder, though, too. Like in the future, you will understand what you have and what you're hanging on to and why. I think that there's an important reason why you're hanging on to something. And even though it's giving you this anxiousness right now, or even sadness, it's still worth it. And I do feel like it's worth it because of the other cards. I would say that, get out of your head, or you're holding on too tightly. But I think it's important. I think part of what you're holding on to though is your knowledge, and more, excuse me, more than that. It's like, you've got, there's a reason here. I feel like there is. So even though we need to get past that anxiety and past that depression, because it doesn't do us any good, right? It doesn't do us any good to wallow in something that isn't happening if we can't make it happen. And that's why the anxiousness is coming in, right? So here you are in a position where you're feeling kind of down, like you want something that you're not seeing as happening, and then, but you can't control it. So that's when the Nine of Swords comes in. That's when that anxiety comes in, because you can't control it. So yes, the Four of Pentacles can say, like, well, let go. But I think it's also a reminder in the future that you have what you need to do what you need to do. But you can't control anyone else. I feel like with the King of Swords in the what you don't see, I feel like there's a clear direction here, or this could be someone in your life. Okay, so male or female, it doesn't matter. But I feel like it could be a person. You don't realize that they're there. And this is what's so frustrating, is like, the King of Swords is not going to be the type that cuddles you, or that, tells you how beautiful you are every day. They're not. They're direct. They're to the point. They're that way. They're very intellectual people. So they're stimulated with intellect, and they're there though. But they're not going to coddle you to help you through this. And I think you know that. The Chariot tells me that I feel like that energy, with what to look for, is look for that King of Swords, whoever that is behind you. So this could be work related. This could be family. It could be personal. It could be love. It could be anything. But it's important to recognize that not everyone is going to give us the attention that we think we deserve or that we want all the time. They can't. There's other things going on. But the Chariot tells me that there is something coming in here. And it is like movement. So you're not in a stagnant place. And it's really like unexpectedly, I think you are determining, and my question here is, Five of Swords. Can you tell me more about the Five of Swords and unexpected? Four of Swords, the Hangman. Yeah, I feel like I think you're fighting through this, because the Four of Swords is the healing. The Hangman is taking a different perspective, and the Devil is, to me, almost in this case, it's like, you're not going to not fight. You may have to look at it differently. You may be fighting to look at something differently, but you may be fighting for that. But more importantly, you're not going to let this go. So I think the Five of Swords, I believe, is saying, you're going to give this everything you got. You're going to break free from those ropes because you're that determined to do so. And so you got the fight in you to do it. Just because of the clarifiers, it gave me a little bit more. There is a challenge of sadness right now, and that makes sense. If you're in a Five of Cups mode, or if that's the current situation, this makes sense that it's the challenge. How do I get through this sadness? Because I'm sad. I'm not in a good place. I want something that I'm not getting, or I feel like I've lost something. So I'm kind of sad about it, and that's okay. Because it's good to do that, but it is a challenge because it's hard. And then you have the Ten of Wands, which comes in and says, this is your strength. We're almost to the end here. The Ten of Wands is an ending. So know that the hard work is ending. It definitely is ending. Because that is a strength, and that's a really good strength to have. So I went to, where does this lead? I got the Four of Cups. I think to me, this is like I feel like it's coming out of the Five of Cups, like you're moving forward, but you're not all the way out. Like you still have your eye on something specific. And then once I feel like you get through this and maybe open your eyes a little bit, then where does it lead? It leads to the Two of Cups, which I feel like will be a nice coming together with somebody. This could definitely be a relationship, but I feel like this energy that's happening is very current, and I feel like it's very much um, a lot of it's in your head, and I think it has to do with because you're not getting the attention you want. Like if you're seeing someone and right now they're not giving you the attention, I think that's what the King of Swords is saying, that sometimes other people have a focus and they're focused on something else, not you. And not that you're not important to them, and not that they're not thinking about you, but their focus is on what they need to do for the day. Um, the Chariot, though, with that energy coming in, I'm gonna clarify the Chariot. Tell me more about the Chariot. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's getting you unstuck. So, taking that Queen of Wands energy, there's a conflict about, being stuck in a certain situation. But I feel like that's the coming out of that. It's not going to lead you to be stuck. It's you are feeling stuck, and this is what grabs you out of it. But it won't happen overnight, because I see that Three of Swords being the challenge and the Four of Cups, the initial, where does this lead? But the Four of Cups, I feel, is at least a step up. Like, um, I don't know. I feel like it's a step up from where you're at. So you're moving forward, and then it comes back together again. There's a little bit of a feeling here where, I'm not going to lie, it feels very difficult. It feels like you might be in your head right now, today, next couple days. Be careful of that. We don't want, to lead it into doing something that you normally wouldn't do, or, focus on you. Like, that's the only thing to do. You can't control anybody else. You can't control what's happening around you. The only way you can control it is by controlling yourself and how you deal with it, and what you do. I'm just going to put that out there. The Five of Pentacles is in your advice. I feel like, reach out to people if you need some help through this. Don't be afraid to give someone a call. I feel like it's don't necessarily hide. Don't hide in this little tube and not see what you have in front of you. Instead, open up a little bit to what's around you other than this situation. Because if there's nothing you can do about this situation, what can you do something about? And that's part of it. And is there anything else we need to know today? Stand up for yourself. Remember that. Remember to take care of you. I think that's the message. Take care of you. Stand up for you. But I don't think it's necessarily like going after this person. Not like that. It's, there's a situation. This person is not focused right now. And that's okay. Like, they can't be focused every day, right? I mean, that's what I'm feeling. And I feel like the Seven of Wands just is a reminder that you do you. You take care of you. You take care of your home, your world. And things should kind of pan out for you, if you can do that. Yeah, tough cards today. I'm not going to lie. That's some tough stuff. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. Give me a comment. That was a hard reading. I'm not going to lie. Not every reading's going to be perfect, but that one was hard, especially from yesterday. Yesterday was beautiful. So that was a tough one. So take care. Let me know. Give me a comment. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day.